With gratitude for the gifts I received from my great-grandma Angie, faith, perseverance, patience, and love, I share with you a few highlights from my essay. The last golden rays of sunlight danced through the lace curtains and onto the small kitchen's sky-blue walls. Gentle Rhode Island breezes mingled with the aroma of homemade pasta sauce simmering on her 1950s stove in my beloved great-grandma Angie's kitchen. I sat, slumped in defeat, at the old wooden table, my 6-year-old elbows resting on the checked tablecloth and my fists supporting my unhappy cheeks. Gram sat directly across from me, patiently demonstrating the basic crochet stitch for the umpteenth time. Her skillful fingers, now bent with age, lithely danced across the cheerful yellow yarn. It was the same color as the bouquet of dandelions I had picked for her earlier that day. "Try again, honey girl," she coaxed with a loving smile. My little fingers struggled with the stitch until the yarn lay in a matted mess on the tablecloth, still dusted with fine powdered sugar from our earlier baking. A few tears slipped from my eyes, and I whispered with a quivering lip, "I can't do it, Gram. I'm just not good enough." She rose from her chair, and her small frame enveloped me in a warm embrace. Her soft cotton dress still smelled like freshly baked Italian ribbon cookies, and I inhaled deeply, wishing that her loving embrace could last forever. "I know it's hard, honey girl, and you don't know how, but I promise you that there's nothing too hard for you if you set your mind to it. If you give up, you'll never succeed, but if you keep trying, you'll never not be good enough." Her brown eyes sparkled as she pointed to the crucifix that hung in her kitchen. "He will never give you anything you can't handle in life. He will always see you through." Now, as I reflect on my childhood coming to a close, I see that crocheted strip of yellow yarn tacked to my bulletin board. The color has faded, but Gram's words remain vibrant in my memory. Her crucifix will soon accompany me to my dorm room as a reminder of God's promise of help in difficult times. Since that evening in Gram's kitchen, I have experienced many hardships that seemed insurmountable, including Gram's passing. Her loving words always resurface as a gentle reminder that there is no challenge that cannot be overcome with prayer, courage, and perseverance. I believe Gram would be proud of the university I will call home for the next 4 years, because it's grounded in our shared faith, which was always the center of my Gram's life. I recall my beloved Gram as I kneel in the university's peaceful chapel, or attend the same Latin Mass she loved as a girl. Her steadfast trust in God remains an inspiration for me as I strive to discern His will for my life. Gram never doubted my abilities, even in the presence of my frustration over that tangled mess of yarn. She patiently sat with me, helping to untangle the knots, and offering words of encouragement and unconditional love. The priceless virtues I learned through Gram's gentle influence, faith, perseverance, patience, and love, have inspired my desire to become a teacher and to share these same gifts that Gram shared with me. These cherished gifts are my Gram's legacy in my life. The smell of pasta sauce still brings to mind those vivid memories of Gram's little kitchen. Life's struggles are more complicated now than that simple loop of a crochet stitch. But with each new challenge, the full meaning of her profound words becomes clearer. I thank God for my great-grandma Angie, and I pray that I may be able to pass on those beautiful gifts she shared with me. She helped to shape me into the person I am today, entrusted with carrying her legacy into the world.